experience with Rotary the past X number of years. I was invited to join Rotary by His Excellency Past President Abdul Hussein Ali Mirza. I joined Rotary in July 1988 under the classification of power generation. I became president of Rotary Club Salmaniya for the year 1999-2000. Of course, I worked in several committees and posts before I became president. During my position as a director of international in one of the boards, I took the initiative to work on youth exchange initiative, and I took the initiative and on youth exchange program. Eventually, we had a group of youth from the US and Europe. They were 4 young ladies, one from Sweden, Germany, Netherlands, and the US, plus 1 gentleman from the US. They were here during one of the district conferences in Bahrain. They all stayed with Rotarian families. We arranged for them a very interesting program, visiting so many interesting places in Bahrain, plus some educational as well. They gave presentation to the club, and it was a very successful project. I continued the work with the second part of the project. We arranged an interview with some candidates from Bahrain and have chosen 4 young, energetic Bahrainis. 3 of them were ladies, and 1 of them was gentleman. And they were from various sectors. 1 banker, 1 doctor, dentist, 1 engineer, and the other one is from private sector. I then nominated past President Nashat Kattani to head the group as a Rotarian, and he thankfully accepted that. They went to upstate New York, Utica. They spent about 4 weeks there, and they visited between 4 to 5 clubs in the area, giving presentations and also talk about Bahrain. They were all living with Rotary families, of course, there. They also gave I've said that one already, gave presentation about Bahrain and their fields, of course. Then when they came back to Bahrain, they gave feedback to us, and we brought them to the club to give also a presentation about their trip, and it proved to be a very successful trip. I would really recommend that we take advantage of this and send young Bahrainis all over the world. I have a small presentation, if you allow me to go to share.
Share. Yeah.
Can it be shared?
Yeah, you can share from your side.
Okay. Am I sharing now?
No, nothing yet.
Okay. Somehow, I don't know where Zoom is gone.
You can send it to me by email if you like, and I can share.
No. I got it, because I think during there I lost the. Okay, am I there?
No, nothing's Nothing's showing up.
Okay, just give me a second.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, because I think I lost the screen, so I panicked a little bit about that. It never happened to me before. Anyway, this is first slide here. Just to show you the, we had the bulletin. And the bulletin, because it was 1999, 2000, we show a jet there cruising into the millennium. Here, I show this one. I had past President Khalil Abidat. He served with me as a vice president, and he was a real help to me to succeed in this presidency. Of course, here Dr. Dhafar on the side. This is just, you know, at Rotary, we used to have always a secretary day. I'm not sure if we are still continuing that, but the Rotarians bring their secretaries, you know, to celebrate. This is one of our, you know, meetings. We used to invite so many good speakers, as you are doing right now, of course. This is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. Marine Forces in Bahrain. He was a very, very nice person, and I believe he was also Rotary, could be, I think, in Manama. Some of the speakers, like, you know, the ex-Minister of Labor, Mr. Abdel Shala, Mr. Anwar, Mr. Anwar, the GDN, the Gulf Akhbar Khalid, sorry, editor, the ambassador, you know, the Japanese ambassador. This is just a photo showing here both the ambassador of Japan plus the ambassador of the UK as well. In my year, you know, just before I started my year, I worked to produce this as a gift to all our speakers, and it was sponsored by BKIC at the time. They gave it to us, and, you know, we meant to give it to our speakers. On top of that one, during my year, one important thing really I work hard on is to produce this booklet. This booklet continued. It has, of course, a letter from the president. Then in this book, we put all the projects and donations done by the club from 1971, from the beginning of the club up to the year 2000. And in this here, if you know the booklet, I still have a copy of it. I gave once our president also a copy, Amira. But the interesting thing is that, you know, we recorded all the projects, and the club has donated over these 30 years something like $1.8 million. So we should really be proud of that one. And I think I may also recommend for the club that they should continue also putting the next 20, the past 20 years now, to add it, and maybe probably you can say the 50 years or 51 years. If somebody can document this one, it would be a very good record for the future. In this book, we showed all the various activities, fundraising events, starting from the Great Mahara Graft Race and the Charity Chariot, International Fund Day, and all the projects. Plus, we showed, of course, all the projects we did in the various areas of Bahrain. Here, for instance, one photo I'm sharing with the district governor, past Governor Imad, where I also, during the district conference in Lebanon, I gave him the same, you know, the blue book plus this sale. Here I have our Qais Zabi. I'm not sure what was the occasion. I thought I was introducing him, but no, I think he joined the same year I did. Here, we are pinning one of the new comers, Rotarians, the newcomers. He was Osman Murad, the Standard Chartered Bank ex-general manager. Here I'm giving, we also used to give this one to some of our Rotarians for their either sponsorship or for the community work. This is one of the teams in when we used to play six-a-side, most probably with Manama. And here, this is the team celebrating their success. I think we have defeated Manama Rotary Club to death, 6-0 or something. And here, Bruno Daher is his ex-Merrill Lynch executive manager. He had his shoulder dislocated, and who did that one to him is nobody but our present district governor, Mazen. He's coming from the UK. He plays so tough. This one I wanted to show you here. You hear so much about Nashat Kutani, and I also mentioned that he went with the group. This is just his picture, just in case for those who didn't know him or seen him. This lady here is Angela Clark. Angela is, she is a historian, was employed by Babco to help them, I think, writing a book or what Babco. She was a member, and I used her to do the blue book. She was a very good Rotarian then. This picture here, we had, I think, one joint desert night with the 3 clubs. You can see Dr. Abdul Hussein Ali Mirza here, myself, and some other members. And this gentleman here is nobody but the Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Marines Forces in Bahrain. There's another picture here. You have Mustafa Sayed, and there, so many other members. But I just wanted to show you this gentleman here. Guess who? He's not Bakhit or Farhan. He is the U.S. Ambassador Young, who was in Bahrain. He was an excellent person, very friendly, and helped a lot. This gentleman, I think, one Rotarian, in Arabic costume or Bedouin costume. To be honest with you, to date, I don't know who is he. During our presidency, or even before, this is the 3 at the time incoming president who became president. We were meeting and trying to. Even before become president, we had plans what are going to do, and we really were very close to each other, and we worked together, and we always we were attending the other clubs activities. So we had a very good successful year. This is picture of the 3 presidents. This was in the district conference in Lebanon. It was, I think, in the year 2000, of course, yes. And each president is standing in front of the prizes he won. This photo here, when we were incoming presidents, myself, Abdel Nabi Dalami, and Dr. Khalid Tabara, of course, with all the rest. This is Doris, the district governor then. This is Rotary International. Of course, this is past district governor Khalid Mayed. This is just a group picture. Khalid is really somebody we should all be very proud of him, representing Bahrain He was very strong past district governor. This photo I'm showing to you, Adel last meeting, he mentioned about the trip to Lebanon. This is the first trip. This was, I think, in 1992, when Adel was president. He was right. We hired a van, and we were touring most of the time rather than attending the conference itself. We went to Baalbek. Here, Adel. This is Karim Salimi, ex-chief executive of Alba. This is Adnan. This is Aqil Rais, Adel Kano, and Faisal Jawad, and Abdul Latif Al-Ojan. This is in the 2000, a group photo, one of our tours, just Bahraini tours. We went to the mountain, I think. This is a group photo of the ladies. I think they went also on some of the tours themselves. So this is a photo of them. This is one photo in one of the gala nights during the conference. We all know here we have our past governor. Sorry, I also went blank here. This is Jamila, and this is Ali Falad and Abdul Nabi. And this is, of course, the friend of all, Ghada.
Maybe this is Najad Akasi?
Yes, of course, Najad. Sorry, thank you. How, I was speaking even with him yesterday. How can I forget Najad? I'm so sorry about that. But sometimes you go blank, like what you did with my name, Amira.
I'm very sorry for that.
No, it's okay. But Randa, she is a very friendly person. She's a Rotarian, and she's so close to the Bahraini delegation all the time. Even last time I went to Cyprus, I think like 4 years or 6 years ago, I met her there, and immediately we recognized each other. This is a photo of part of the delegation just prior going to the gala night. This is a photo with the Rotary International president, and past, of course, with the district governor, Enas Mawa, and with the 3 presidents. And he is here. He's giving me one of the prizes. And here I gave him also the banner of the club to the Rotary International president. When we came back, this is a photo showing all the prizes our club has won. We did extremely well. And Khalil, I think he was of great help. I always say this all the time. And with that, I just wanted to thank you. Thank you for your patience. And I hope you have just had a glimpse of my experience with Rotary.